afternoon baseball from Wrigley Field in Chicago. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Chicago Cubs. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Felix Dubron, the Venezuelan left-hander, will be the man on the mound. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, his whip is above league average. Been dependable, but does run into some trouble. So we'll see how he fares in this one.
Ben Revere makes his way to the plate, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For Philadelphia, left fielder, number 2.
Line drive to center field, and that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Well, first pitch of the game, a lot of guys on the mound are thinking,
number 19.
all right, let's just get ahead here with the fastball. And he was having none of it at the plate. Drives this one for a solid single to start things out.
Darren Ruff will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Well, he's been scuffling through this year, but over the last 10 games he's been good, hitting over 350.
Hit hard to short. And this is going to get through for a base hit. So the top two in the lineup are on to start the afternoon.
Well, I'm pretty sure this isn't how you envision things going when you're getting ready out in the bullpen. He's thrown 2 pitches here to start the ball game, and both of them have become base hits. That's not a good start.
Here comes the first pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Wow, a flip to second for one. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Steve, what's the key for them here today?
Well, all they have to do is keep doing what they're doing. This team has a very high average, continuing to hit well as a team, and they'll continue to win games.
Brandon Jordan will stand in, and he's certainly a dangerous man up there, currently second in the National League in RBIs.
And that's really what you want from your corner outfielders. Not every guy fits that mold.
And they're going to strike first this afternoon as this is down for extra bases. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Well, you start to wonder if maybe we should be in for a repeat of yesterday's performance. They sure didn't have any trouble scoring in that game, and they're off to a first-inning lead now here in this one.
Ben Zobrist will stand in now, and as you can see there, he comes in currently ranked 7th in RBIs in the National League.
Yeah, and you know what, guys? This is kind of surprising to me. I mean, he's a good player, but I don't think many had him pegged to be one of the best run producers in the game coming into this season. He is having a breakout year, in my opinion.
Alcantara is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. One for the Phillies here on the RBI double. On to the bottom of the first here at Wrigley, and Philadelphia is off to an early 1-0 lead. Cliff Lee out of the state of Arkansas is on the hill here. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, Matty, he's looking to knock down that ERA. You see there, he's into the 4s, looking to have a little better start than what he's been accustomed to.
Starlin Castro comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Starlin Castro.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Eric, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
After the loss in the opener of the series, that was a much-needed win yesterday. So they can look to win this series and take 2 out of 3 if they can just take care of business here.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. What's going to be the key for him today, Steve?
Well, this team leads the league in walks, so you know they're going to see a lot of pitches. That really serves them well late in ball games. But they have to come through with some big hits in order to win games, to take advantage of what you've done at the plate.
Into the box now, Javier Baez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Lee's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Nope,
and he takes ball one. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
Well, I think Summersgill is pretty well liked as an umpire, but if he gets any gruff, it seems like it's often coming from right-handed batters on pitches they don't think they can reach. I'm curious if we'll see any of that in this one.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Yeah, I don't think you want to come in throwing a lot of high changeups. That's a pitch he's going to have to get lower in the strike zone.
Bases are empty, one man out. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone. And with that, let's take a look at how the Phils will set up on D. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, remember, this manager has not jumped on board with all the defensive shifts. Still that old school mentality, plays guys straight up, so we'll see how that impacts this game.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one.
Well, if these guys indeed want to get themselves a win here on the road, they're going to need a big pitching performance. And this has been a very strong first inning to this point.
In for a strike, it's 1-1. No offer on that one. Two balls and a strike. Grounded to the right. Zobrist is able to get there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Second inning coming up here at Wrigley. It's the Phillies 1 and the Cubs nothing. Adrian Beltre comes to the plate looking to flip the
Leading
script.
off for Philadelphia.
His bat has gone ice
Third
cold
baseman,
over the last 8 or so
Adrian
ball
Beltre.
games. Into the windup and the pitch. Smoked on the ground left side. And a base hit here to open up the second.
And after giving up 3 hits in the first inning, he turns right around and coughs up another here to start the second. This is not a winning formula, so I think he would dearly love a double play ball here.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Boy, and after a 3-hit outburst in the first inning, they come back with hits number 4 and 5 to kick off the second. Something sure got these guys all fired up.
Drew Stubbs will stride in now. Back in the lineup after being limited to pinch hit duties in yesterday's ball game. Line toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. The pitcher, Cliff Lee, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here.
Textbook sack situation here, guys.
slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get two. Second for one. And we're going to have ourselves a little discussion about that call as here comes the skipper out of the first base dugout. It looked from up here that the shortstop had the ball but dropped it on the transfer. And you can see the umpire saying just that very thing. But I believe the manager has a dissenting opinion here, so he'll have his say out there before he returns. Ben Revere will stand in. He singled to lead off the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run.
And you know, guys, I just love the way he went the other way with that. Now I'm interested to see if he has a similar approach in this at-bat.
Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike one.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher, but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
Right side, hit hard. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And he is in there.
First baseman, number 19.
It was middle
Darren
in, so he was able to turn on it and pull it right through the hole to pick up the RBI.
Standing in now, Darren Ruff. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This is in the air out to left field. Coughlin is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. With a moment now, let's take a look at the Cubs alignment on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, Anthony Rizzo is really the centerpiece for this Cubs ball club. Offensively, we know what he does. Defensively, he really holds this infield together. Very fluid over at first base, good soft hands, and has a good throwing arm as well.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as this side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. On now to the bottom of the second. Phillies on top, 3-0. Jorge Soler will stride in. He did his part yesterday afternoon as he came through with 3 hits in the losing effort.
Yeah, that was a good one for him, and he needed it because, as you can see, his batting average on the year ain't pretty.
Dribbled up the line. Beltre has it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Batting fifth, catcher, Miguel Montero.
Miguel Montero will stand in now as we take a look there at his splits between April and May. And he lays off there, 1-0. Check swing and a pop-up out toward the mound. Lee with a little do-it-yourself play, and there are 2 down.
And you've got to be saying, if
baseman,
only they were all this easy. Make a great pitch, get him to check his swing, and let that ball just pop right back to you.
Kevin Franzen is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off speed.
That's definitely by design. He's such a good fastball hitter. You don't want to give in to his strength.
And after setting down the first 5 to start the afternoon, finally gives up his first hit with 2 outs in the 7th. And that's important. because you don't want to let a guy coast through these early innings. You want to mount at least a little bit of pressure out there.
Chris Coughlin is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Chop foul right at home plate at strike one. Lee comes set, ready with the 1-1 pitch. Here's a called strike on the curveball, 1-2.
Yeah, that's just the same pitch 3 times in a row. I guess he figures why mess with success when you get it to 1-2.
And another foul ball. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. Still down 3-0. It's a great day for baseball here in Chicago as we welcome you back to Baseball on the Show from Wrigley Field. Brandon Jordan is
Leading
into
off
the
for the
box
Phillies,
as we are all set
right
to
fielder,
begin the third.
Brandon
You know, guys, I
Jordan.
love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
Swinging a soft liner. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The second baseman, number 18, Ben Zobrist.
Striding into the box, Ben Zobrist. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
That is the hardest first pitch to look for because you just can't wait long enough. Not only is it a hard pitch to hit, but it sets up everything else you have.
And he falls behind 0-2. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Good changeup right there, down in the strike zone. Definitely the one they wanted to strike him out on, so that's a great job to lay off.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. This one's flared toward left center. Castro onto the grass. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Third baseman, number 29.
Settling in now,
Beltre.
Adrian Beltre. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch on its way. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
And this would be a good bounce back inning for him. He's looked a little shaky here in these first few innings, so a 1-2-3 inning would be just what the doctor ordered.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Missed with the curveball there, and he falls behind a 2-1.
He's come at him with all off-speed stuff so far, but if I'm at the plate, if I'm hitting, I'm thinking he's going to have to throw a fastball here sooner or later.
Swinging a ball line hard towards short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Leading off the inning, Arismendi Alcantara,
for the Cubs,
as they'll look to get something
center
going
fielder,
here and even this game up.
Arismendi
And a
Alcantara.
high strike there, 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world here to mix in a take every now and again.
Now a hard liner towards short, but this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out.
We're starting to see signs that he's about ready to break out of this slump he's been in. He won't get anything to show for it here, but this is a good swing and a hard hit ball. Unfortunately, though, it's just right at somebody.
Into the box now, Felix Dubron. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. Circle change and a beauty. It's 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 1 out, nobody on. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
And now on 1-2, this might be a spot where that high fastball was just a setup so that he can come back with that big curve.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Starlin Castro will stand in here. He was set down on strikes to start the home first.
He went down on 3 straight pitches, so he didn't put up much of a fight in that at-bat. Looking for a better one right here.
Lee looks in. Here's the 1-0. 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. Think he would have liked the green light there. It's 2-1.
Yeah, you don't see 2-0 changeups too often, but if you know a good hitter's going to be sitting fastball, don't give him what he wants.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail in this one 3-0. Salvador Perez is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
The catcher,
And they
number
jumped
13.
out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. 1-1, here it comes. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Drew Stubbs. He singled his last time up.
Everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. High strikes, probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. You've got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up every once in a while with a fastball, you'll be fine. But you're not going to last too long if you make a habit of working up there with your secondary pitches.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And both of these guys are working right around the same speed. 93 for one, 92 for the other. High and deep to right center field. So they're going back, and this one is gone. A home run. Solo shot to right center as the Phillies have opened things up now 4-0.
Well, I've got to say, some days at this place, the ball just seems to jump a little better than others. We've seen quite a few balls hit hard already. This is the first one that leaves the yard, but I've got a sense it's not going to be the last.
Here's Ben Revere.
Number 2, Ben Revere.
Line to the right side, but foul. The windup and the 0-1. Line to the right side. And again, he's got himself a base hit. Make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, they tried to go inside again. I like the call, but this time he was ready for it. He drives this one for a solid base hit.
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Now they'll snap one off over to the bag. And a dive, but he's back.
Had a pretty good lead right there.
Stepping in now, Darren Ruff, as he'll go after the first pitch and send a ground ball down to third. He'll go to Baez at second for the force, and that ends the inning. One in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's now 4-0 Philadelphia. Javier Baez is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game.
And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one. Not close. It's 2-0.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball hit.
And this is poured in at the letters. 2-1 now. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
And the count will be full. Looking to avoid his first walk. And that misses for ball four. The leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the fourth. Digging in now, Anthony Rizzo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Lays off 1-0.
Now here's a good spot to finally break through against this guy. You've got the leadoff man on, the heart of the order's coming up, and maybe this is a good chance to get that goose egg off the scoreboard.
Hit well on the ground to first. There's one. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Oh, that's a sweet play coming off the bag. This ball's pretty much smashed right at him. So he takes it on the one hop and then fires on to second to start the 3-6-3.
Jorge Soler will come on now, and no sooner did it look like they may have something started than the double play took it all away.
And that's especially tough when you figure the part of the lineup they're in. These are the guys you want to have hitting with runners on base.
Cut fastball taken for strike one. Hit hard back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Just the second hit they've got against him so far as we check on his numbers to this point. He's pretty much been in control all afternoon, so we'll see if he can keep that string of zeros going.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and stepping in now is the catcher, Miguel Montero. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a line drive, but foul. The 0-1 on its way. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 6th home run on the season for him, and the Cubbies have made this a 4-2 game now.
Well, you know it has a tendency to get overlooked here. That 2-out single that kept this inning alive. And you take nothing away from the guy that just hit the home run, but this is what happens when teams put up a fight there with 2 away. pays off for him big time.
Third baseman,
Into
number
the box,
24.
Kevin Franzen.
Kevin
Shot towards
Franzen.
second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
And when you see a guy rip one like this,
The left fielder,
one
number
pitch
8.
after the previous guy left the yard, you know you're dealing with a pitcher whose mind is elsewhere. That'll snap you back to reality, though, pretty quick.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. So the 3 straight hits have that man right there, perhaps assessing his options.
3 straight 2-out hits, too. That makes any move a little more complicated.
In there, a base hit.
And a good job there keeping
Center
the
fielder,
inning
number
alive.
7.
That's all you needed to do.
Arismendi.
And now one more
Alcantara.
2-out knock, and they get that run right back.
First pitch of the at-bat. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike.
Yeah, he keeps trying to force that curveball, and it's just not working for him right now.
They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
And when you're in a piece,
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. We played 4. It's the Phillies 4 and the Cubs 2. Michael Franco heads for the box to start off
Hitting
the
off the
5th inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this
Michael
game with one
Franco.
swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
Hard liner towards short, but right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out.
Yeah, and
Now
that might give
batting,
you an idea of
right
how his
fielder,
stuff is starting to straighten out
Brandon
just a little bit
Jordan.
here now. It's the 3rd time through the lineup. And guys weren't getting a ton of solid contact earlier, but as his pitch count rises, they're starting to zero in on him now.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. This is well struck, high and deep toward the left field corner. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 16 for him on the year. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
I tell you, that's the perfect storm there. A power pitcher on the mound, throwing a hard fastball to a power hitter at the plate. He takes a big swing and squares it perfectly. I mean, that's as long a home run as you're going to see.
The second
Here's Ben
baseman,
Zobrist
number 18,
now.
Ben Zobrist.
Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Third baseman, number
And
29.
this is not an easy play when you have to
Adrian
range
Beltre.
to your right. He doesn't really have a chance to set himself up, so this is all arm, but he makes it look routine.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. 5 runs, 10 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. Scorched to third. Franzen scoops it up, throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. But the Phils tack on one more on this solo home run. Bottom of the fifth coming up. It's now 5-2 Philadelphia. Tommy La Stella will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 11, Tommy La Stella.
Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Well, you know, things have gone his way more often than not so far this afternoon, but he certainly didn't get any help on that
1-2.
Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will wind up a foul ball. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Stubbs over to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The shortstop, number 13.
Leadoff man retired now for the shortstop, Starlin Castro. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. We're in the fifth inning here. 5-2 is our score. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. So 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Skied into straightaway right. Jordan has it in his tracks, and that's the second out of the inning.
Second baseman, number 9, Javier
Baez stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball one. That's inside. 2-0.
Well, until he proves that he can get that breaking ball over the plate, I think you sit on something else.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
Oh, yeah, you know, he went backdoor breaking ball with the
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Cubs are down in order. They trail 5-2. Pedro Strop will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 46,
Salvador Perez
Pedro
will stand in now. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Center fielder number 16.
Drew Stubbs steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball.
Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
Oh, classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to. The great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
2-2.
And oh, look out! Up and in and nearly took his head off. I think he took a little exception to that location.
Yeah, and so would I if I was down there. If you want to work inside, that's...
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. A solo shot here to left as they open it up to 6-2 now. Drew Stubbs has just clubbed a milestone home run. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, it's obviously not easy hitting home runs, Matt. That's why the best power guys are so popular.
I suspect this one feels a little extra special, but I'm sure he'll keep things in perspective. He's not a threat to any record just yet.
Cliff Lee will stand in again as we flash you back here to the fourth inning. This was a two-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is taken outside for ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Grounded back up the middle. Gloved by Castro. Throw gets him, 2 down.
And that's what the two-seam fastball will do for you. Running away, not just for strikeouts. Here he gets him to hit it on the ground for an easy out.
Ben Revere digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Alcantara moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Phillies get one in the frame courtesy of this solo home run. Bottom of the sixth is straight ahead. It's the Phillies 6 and the Cubs 2. Anthony Rizzo will get settled in here as the Cubs look to get it going in their half of the sixth.
Boy, they've got some work to do. There's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
Hard hit towards center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Around first, heading for second now. And he has started the home sixth with a leadoff double.
Well, that base hit is going to get his hit streak to 6 games now, so he's swinging it.
Jorge Soler.
In the dirt here. Throw goes to third, and he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball. Here it comes, 1-0. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Here's a 1-1 pitch. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Set the deal on a ball and 2 strike. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Ready on 1-2. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
Well, he might have just said, look, you're going to have to take this one because you ain't fouling that one off.
Drilled down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And the run is in to score from third. It's now a 6-3 contest.
Boy, this is just a sweet swing right here. Gets the bat head out front. He's going to head right down on the baseball the entire swing. And just no shot there for the third baseman to knock this one down. As this heads down the left field line for an RBI double.
Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Yeah, he's still sticking with that fastball, but you start to get the sense that it's flattening out just a little bit. That could be a warning sign.
On the ground up the middle, Zobrist is there. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
Well, if this ball gets through up the middle, that's a good shot. They're going to score a run right there. And you can see a nice effort here at second base to even try to get it out on that play. It'll wind up being an infield single, but at least it keeps that other runner at third base.
In now, Kevin Franzen. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Liner towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman. Chris Coughlin will stand in. A strikeout took him his first time and then a base hit last time around.
Ball one, no strike.
Ran the circle change in on him, a ball and no strikes.
Now at the plate, you're looking for something up in the zone. Try and keep it in the air. Make sure you don't hit into a double play.
And that is down for extra bases as this will get one home and maybe two.
I got to tell you, I love the way
center
this guy
fielder,
just lets it rip.
Arismendi
Head to count, behind in the count. It really doesn't matter to this guy. He's just going to go up packing. And he drives in a run right here as he just drills this one for 2 bases.
Here's Arismendi Alcantara. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. So after the strong 5 innings, things have not come as easily for him here in inning number 6.
Oh, this is kind of the MO of this lineup. They have a way of just wearing you down. And they're starting to get into some better counts to hit.
And he tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by. And the run is in to score from third. The tag from Perez won't get him. Safe at the plate. Saito will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Saito.
Runners off for second. Pitch inside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he misses again, 2-0.
Hey, it's danger any way you look at it right here. You've got a face open, but you've got an even better hitter waiting on deck. So I don't think I'd be working around this guy. I'd be forced to go right after him.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
The shortstop, number 13.
Starlin Castro will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1.
He's at an even 100 pitches now for the ball game. I'd have to think this will be it if he can get this guy.
1-1.
And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and it's now an 8-6 ball game.
You just can't throw that pitch right there. That swing tells a story right there. I mean, he got all of that one. Remember, he homered in yesterday's ball game too, so he's riding a pretty good hot streak these past couple of days.
Here comes the Philly skipper on his way out toward the mound. And we've seen the end this afternoon of Cliff Lee. 5 2/3 innings of work on his final ledger as he was not particularly sharp from the get-go here. Justin DeFreitas will come in and pitch now.
Number 30, Justin
Javier
DeFreitas.
Baez will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home
Second
run.
baseman, number 9.
Ball 1. I think that man right there is reaching the end of his wits.
Oh, his team is absolutely imploding right now, and it basically came out of nowhere.
Push to the right side. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
As we look at that again, you know, this is not a bad pitch by any stretch. If he throws this pitch 10 times, I bet he gets him out 9 of them. But here you just have to tip your cap to the guy at the plate.
Anthony Rizzo is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. All told, 10 men come to the plate here. 6 of them score. 7th inning coming up. The Cubbies are in front, 8-6. Hello and welcome to MLB.
Hello, baseball.
After 6 innings of play, it's the Cubs 6. It's the Cubs 8, the Phillies 6. Cubs with a 6-run, 6th inning. Miguel Montero with a 2-run homer to give the Cubs a lead. Brandon Jordan is 2
Your
for 3
attention, please.
with 2 RBIs.
Now pitching for the
Jason
Chicago
Mox
Cubs, number 30,
will
Jason
come into the game.
Mox.
In 24 games, he's 2-1 with a 5.79 ERA. Phillies look to try to tie
Leading
it
off
back
for
up
Philadelphia,
here.
first baseman, number 19,
Is Darren Ruff.
Darren Ruff.
In the right field, caught. 1 out here in the 7th inning.
Shortstop, Michael Franco.
Look up Miguel Franco. Franco is over 3. Ball with no strikes. The shortstop. 2 outs.
Up next for Philadelphia,
Brandon
right
Jordan,
fielder,
2 for 3. A
Brandon
home run in the
Jordan.
double. Snoop in the right field, but it's going to be caught. Soler will make the catch now to retire the Phillies. They go in
Ladies and
order.
gentlemen, it's time for the
That's time
traditional
to
7th inning stretch.
7th, 8-6 Chicago. Anthony Rizzo will lead off the bottom of the
Leading up
7th.
for the Cubs, first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Rizzo fouls it, no balls and 1 strike. Foul, no balls and 2 strikes.
The count is 1-2.
1-2 to count. Hit foul, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Deep left field. Back goes Stubbs. It's gone. Susan Rivera went back to the wall. A home run for Anthony Rizzo. And the Cubs now lead it 9-6 here in the bottom of the 7th. Rizzo's 10th home run of the season. The Cubs have scored 7 unanswered runs after the Phillies jumped to a 6-2 lead. And that one just made it over that basket.
Now back,
Here's Soler.
right
Takes a strike.
fielder, Jorge Soler.
Soler is doubled and singled in 3 at-bats. Hits the bunt. A little half swing as a foul. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Well, Phillies had this game in hand and made a strikeout.
Up next for the Cubs,
Miguel Montero.
catcher, Miguel Montero.
The ball's in 1 strike. Idiot right field, shallow. Jordan coming on, and he will make the play. 2 outs.
Third baseman, number 24.
There's Kevin Franzen, who singled twice.
Hey!
And strike to Franzen.
0-1.
Back through the middle. Tough play for Franco. Gets Franzen. Nice play by Franco to retire the Cubs, but the Cubs get a run on a home run by Anthony Rizzo. Go to the 8th. Cubs lead it 9-6.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Chicago
Ramirez
Cubs,
will come into the game.
number 54, Neil Ramirez.
6.05 ERA with 19 innings, 19 strikeouts. There's Ben Zobrist.
Leading off for Philadelphia, second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
0-1's the count.
The ball's in 1 strike. To the count. Phillies really reaching here after having a 4-1 lead. Ooh, what was that? Lopez is out on strikes. Here's the
Third baseman, number 29,
starter
Adrian
comparison. Lee allowed 8 runs. Flex DeBrant allowed 5 runs. Both gave up a lot of hits. Lee with 6 strikeouts. Here's Adrian Beltre. One strike to Beltre. Foul. Not giving him anything to throw down the middle, giving him inside and on the outside corner. Beltre hits this one on the ground. That's going to be 2 outs.
He's out.
Now batting, catcher, Salvador Perez.
Salvador Perez, who was 1 for 3 at a single and scored the run.
Ball inside.
Third baseman, and now to retire the side. Go to the bottom of the 8th, 9-6 Chicago. It's Chris Coughlin, 2 for 3, a
Leading
double
off for the
and a
Cubs,
single.
left fielder,
Freitas in
Chris
his
Coughlin.
3rd inning of work. They to left field. Then Revere makes the play in fair territory and 1 out.
Center fielder, number 7,
There's
Arismendi
Alcantara.
Alcantara.
Oh, boy. Deep to right field. Jordan going back. Makes the catch. Running against the ivy.
The pitcher,
1-2
number
down
54,
here in the 8th.
Neil Ramirez.
That one was right down the heart of the plate, and Jordan running into the ivy makes the catch.
Your attention, please. Bench hitting for the Cubs,
Jonathan Herrera.
number 19, Jonathan Herrera.
One strike.
I got the count.
2 strikes on Herrera. That's a call, 3rd strike, struck him out. With the greatest pitches, 2.5 innings. We go to the bottom of the 9th. Phillies' last chance. They trail 9-6.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Cubs, number 56, Hector
16 saves, a 3.72 ERA, 19 innings, 15 strikeouts. Right-handers batting 348, while left-handers batting 240. 2 stubs,
center fielder.
and home in the 6th inning. It was 6-2 at that point. The Phillies need 3 runs to try to tie this game up.
0-1.
Slider, no balls and 1 strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Brown is not throwing anything down the middle. He's throwing them off speed and changeups. That ball right field, hooking, foul, so long makes the catch. And down there in the 9th.
The pitcher number 30, Justin DeFreitas. Your attention,
Phillies
please.
have not had a hit
And
since
hitting for the
6th inning.
Phillies,
The Cubs have shut
number
the Phillies
31,
down.
Brock Cole.
1-0.
Ball and no strikes. And that is a fair ball down the right field side. That's going to head to the corner. Holt will go to second. He will have a stand-up double. The Phillies have a runner on second base. Run out.
The left
And they will
fielder
bring
number
up
2,
Ben Revere.
Ben Revere.
They're the batter. That's Holt's 8th double of the year. He's going out, and Holt will move up to 3rd, so the Phillies are down to their last bat.
Now batting, first baseman, Darren
Well, past the
Ruff.
single or get on base to keep the game alive. Miguel Franco waiting on deck. It's a foul.
Hey!
The balls and 2 strikes. Cubs with a 6-run, 6th inning. Come from behind to beat the Phillies by the score of 9-6. A devastating loss to the Phillies. They had this game well ahead into the 6th inning where the Cubs scored 6 earned runs from 10 men to the plate. Cubs win it by the score of 9-6. Cubs 9 runs, 13 hits, no errors. Phillies 6 runs, 12 hits, no errors. Pedro stopped with the win. He's 2-0. Quickly takes the loss. He's 2-2. Player of the game is Anthony Rizzo. 2 for 4. For a home run. He is our player of the game. Final score, that's the Cubs 9, the Phillies 6. We'll talk to you next time. And some more Phillies baseball on Fox 29. Like and share this video and subscribe to the YouTube channel.